Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Kilbin is the name and Hearthstone is the game, and it's time for another Decksperiment. This time around, it's Armor Warrior. And you know what? This deck might be pretty darn special. I like this one a lot. That said, if you want to jump into the deck creation process, you can do that right now. If you don't have a ton of time, you just want to see some awesome games, then use the link in the description to skip ahead to the gameplay. We obviously want to have armor support cards to empower heavy metal and Geosculptor Yip in particular. Now, obviously, those aren't usually going to be enough ways to just win the game on their own. So I think we need to have a control deck built into this as well, right? Like it needs to have control elements. So, Shield Slams clearly make sense. So basically anything that looks like an armor support card or a card that is a bit of a control card. And you can see here I'm grabbing a ton already. This is going to be more full than empty. Is Weapons Project worth it? Honestly, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I think so. Could be. What other armor cards are there, guys, that we might want to run here? I mean, we need brawls for sure either way. We have quite a few armor cards. The ones that can be played into heavy metal in particular are nice. So cheaper ones are good. So bring it on. Like for that instant armor infusion is kind of cool. I mean, we have the Bladed Gauntlet. Do we really need the Weapons Project? I don't know. 6 armor is good, but maybe not worth it. It could be a Dead Man's Hand deck. It's possible because we do want to make sure we have depth. Like we need to be able to go long if we're a control deck. But I'm not sure that it is. In a way, it's almost like kind of like a spiteful deck almost too, right? You could maybe not really because you can't like play out on curve very well, but it is like almost like a big druid maybe where you just play a lot of giant stuff all at once. Your opponent's like, oh crap, I can't kill all that stuff, and then they just sort of die, right? So we could, for instance, add in like Lich King. I'm thinking, right? That's one way to give yourself that big scary stuff. But really, it's just all about heavy metal, I think, in this new armor card with Emberscale Drake. Rotface, I don't know that we could buff up Rotface or not. So you use a green sheet behind you, like a pillowcase, or what? No, I am green. I am green. No, I have a green screen. It's like a thing you buy. I bought it. You've seen behind the veil. Rotface and Forest Fire? I like that idea, honestly. I do like Forest Fire a lot. It's a good card. I forgot the real name of it there for a second. We could toss in a Rotface. It does kind of follow the theme, I guess, of like summoning big dudes in the late game. And it is very fun. And Forest Fire certainly matches the goal of the deck too, as an early game removal option. It's also pretty good with Armor Smith, I guess. And Eternium Rover. Do we want to run a Dead Man's Hand just to keep things moving, Maybe even a Gorehowl? I feel like Bladed Gauntlet sort of serves the purpose of Gorehowl. Oh, we don't have Reckless Flurry, which I think we do need. It feels kind of bad because we don't really want to be spending our armor, but ultimately we kind of need to, right? Like sometimes you just have to. What about a card like Mountain Fire Armor? This card never gets played, but I actually think it's a pretty cool card. I don't know how much it's ever going to actually give us armor, though. That might be a problem. Unidentified Shield? Yeah, it can be good. The problem is it comes at the same cost as the other guy. As heavy metal.
Soon, that purple gem
I think we want to use that turn to follow up, not to build. I know that you don't always play it on a curve, but still. Hey, Opper, dude, 4 months already, man. That's crazy. Thank you much for the love, dude, as always. You've dropped a ton of bits and a ton of subs and all kinds of fun stuff. Oh, no dragons from Scale Drake. You're right. We don't have any dragons. Oh, maybe we have to cut that. I sort of forgot. No dragons. We could add in dragons to be our control piece, right? We certainly could add some, but I don't know if that's good. I gotta think about that. Like clearly Sarah, that sort of stuff would fit. We could add in a Crowd Roaster for single target removal. I don't know if I want to go that route though. I don't think I do. I guess we're gonna cut the Drake. I don't think we want to add in too many dragons. I don't know if I like Boom Ship, guys. Like, yes, of course it would be good exactly when we had Yip and Rotface and Lich King, you know? Like, it would be good in that exact scenario. But I feel like it's going to be bad 99% of the time because we don't really have enough minions, you know? We sort of have, like, just a few minions. We'd have to go pretty hard that direction. Do we want to get a Dr. Boom for value? It is a bit counterintuitive for the armor play in some ways because you don't always get more armor. You get armor 1 out of 5 times, right? There's 5 hero powers, right? The deal 3, deal 1 ping, delivery drone, armor. Only 4 hero powers? Am I forgetting one? Deal 3, deal 1, delivery drone, armor. Oh, and some of the 3 dudes. Yeah, there's 5. So 1 out of 5 on armor means you average what? 7 divided by 5 armor per hero power. What's 7 divided by 5 exactly? That's 1.4 armor per turn on average. That is less than the default on average. But it is still pretty good. You guys are all encouraging more of a recruit build than I am. I don't think I want to go for that recruit style as much. I don't think, because like, if that's the case, why are we running heavy metal? Why aren't we just running gather your party, you know? Because this one is like using minions outside of our deck. Heavy metal outside of the deck. Yep. Minions that don't exist in the deck. Rotface. Minions that don't exist in the deck. You know what I mean? You guys are all saying for minions in the deck, which I mean, clearly these couple are minions in the deck. But I don't know. I don't hate the idea of like Woe Cleaver to just cheat it all out, you know, to make sure you draw them. That's true. I don't hate that. I don't think I'd want to go too hard though. Like I don't think I want Boom Ship and Gather Your Party and Woe Cleaver. But if I have Woe Cleaver, I got these garbage guys up here too. I really want these armor cards early. I don't think I'm going to do that, guys. Maybe that's a different deck, right? Maybe that's just a different deck. I'm not saying it's a bad idea, just a different deck. I don't think I want to go that route. I don't have any 4-mana cards for real. I do like Blood Razor. Pretty good with Rotface. But I also have Bladed Gauntlet, so I don't want to go too hard there. Do I want to run 1 Dead Man's Hand? Just for a little extra value. Dynamatic, I think I'd rather have Dire Horns a little bit just because they're similar in a way, right? They're both that the kind of mid-game disruption. But these turn into more value. These turn into bigger dudes later. So I think I like these a little better. We do have Dr. Boom, though, so there is some consideration for mech value, right? We could toss in a couple mechs, but... Quartered Century for the combo with Dry Whisker. That is a commonly seen thing. It's good with Brawl, too. I don't know if it's worth it. I wasn't really thinking about going too hard into Dry Whisker, but... More just like this is an extra little piece. I don't think I want to go. I don't think I want to go too hard there. We still need control stuff, too. I think these will still get plenty of value. I just think occasionally these will be 6 armor, you know? We don't need to make them like 12 or whatever. More about playing it on curve. Things we don't have are like ooze. We need an ooze, maybe. We also don't have a silence. God, there's so many cards I want to run, guys. What is the name of the ooze? There it is. I have a golden ooze, don't I? So what would I cut to make room for an ooze, you know? Oh, I don't think we need Dead Man's Hand. I think it's too greedy. I think we're going to win via big minions. We don't need that much value. I don't think we need that much value. Azalina for Druid and Shutterwalk. Azalina doesn't usually work that well with Shutterwalk. They don't really help you beat Shutterwalk that much. How does Azalina help you beat Shutterwalk? Doesn't really, right? You can get their Shutterwalk, but then yours doesn't do anything. If you play it, somehow if they have all their combo pieces in hand, I guess you could, but that's very unlikely. I can't kill you through Armor Battlecry? Do I have any Armor Battlecry? I don't think I have any armor battle cry, just the armorer, I guess. Maybe. I don't hate the idea of Azalina, by the way. I just don't know if it's Shudderwalk is the reason. Azalina, Cornered Sentry, and Armorer. Are we going that hard into countering Azalina, though? Do we run the 6-card combo? Or countering Shudderwalk, do we run a 6-card combo? Or a 5-card combo? I mean, we already have the Armorer, it's true. Everybody keeps adding cards. You gotta tell me what you think you should cut, too. You gotta tell me what you think you should cut. Because it ain't that simple, right? Maybe you guys are saying Armorsmith isn't worth it. I'm kind of almost on that same page, by the way. Because I don't know that we have enough minions to make Armorsmith worth it. I don't hate this idea. I'm just trying to talk through it, right? I'm not being dismissive. I'm basically saying, like, let's walk through this together. Let's figure out why we think this makes sense, right? I still don't know if I like Azalina. Do we need Dr. Boom if we have Azalina? Cut heavy metal. There you go. The whole point of the deck. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. The whole reason we're testing it. We'll just cut it. Let's just before we know it, this is gonna be an odd control warrior. Do you need execute? Maybe. I think kind of. I think we almost do. We have shield slams to hopefully kind of fill the single target gap. Cut Bladed Gauntlet. I like Bladed Gauntlet. I think it's gonna be important. I think that's another single target removal card for us. I like it. I think we need that. It's not an early. It's not really a 2-drop, right? It's like it's an execute late or whatever. Cut the even cards. Add in Baku. I bet your next suggestion, isn't it, Yorkshire? That's pretty good. I think what I'm gonna do is just go with this, guys, right here. I think we found the list. I feel like my lips look very pink. The lighting is weird. I think there's like a little bit of sunlight creeping in. I think it's made the lighting particularly robust, making me look funny. That's okay. So we're gonna play this Armor Warrior deck, guys. I got this started last night, and Twitch sucked, or my internet sucked, or something sucked. Hopefully that doesn't suck again today, but we'll try it again. So you'll see the list here in a second. But this is Armor Warrior, and we don't want any of these cards. Good morning, everybody. Oh, and Pyro, thanks for kicking off the first bits of the week, man.
At Regis Kilbin playing with Ms. Kilbin's lipstick while she is away.
Yeah, I don't think she really ever wears lipstick, but yes. Also, Tinkus, thank you for the 17-month resub. My God, man, looking real good. E part 17. Ooh. And Mauler dropping the Twitch Prime sub too. Kicking off the stream nicely, guys. Thank you, Pyro, for the bits. Thank you, Mauler, for the sub. We're at 1221 on the sub count, which is just totally insane. You missed my hello, Regis. I need you to say my name. Well, hello, Ian Vaca Garrett. Hey, Josh Malcolm. Hey, hey there, Brainwave. Thanks for helping me sleep. No problem, dude. I'm glad I'm that boring. It's my pleasure. Hey, M2000. Hey, Grimgrod. Hey, Farood. Hey, Bonster. Hope you guys are having a good day. Looks like we got a quest mage here, which is probably an issue. I don't think we can gain enough armor to really win this one. Maybe we can do something cool with Azalina? I don't know. There might be ways to play this. It's going to be tough, though. It's going to be real tough. Hey, Andrea, how's it going? I think getting enough armor to outlast his quest would be... I think you got to get like 100 plus. I don't think we're going to get that high in time. Because we don't have the +4 button, you know? My Twitch Prime sub just opened, so it's for you, boy. Well, thanks, Molly, dude. That's nice. Hey, nice T7. Some dog says, and the tavern's always filled with laughter. Ooh, I need to play the Cheers song on stream, guys. That'd be really funny. You know, the Cheers song. That'd be really funny. Is it morning for you? It is. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. 9 a.m. in the morning. Double Warpath does grant me some armor here. Probably just Shield Slam, though. Ice Barrier. Hey, he's got armor, too. Amazing. Yeah, amazing. Cheers song. Yeah, you know Cheers, the TV show where everybody knows your name. Yeah, nice T knows. Nice T knows. The Cheers song, obviously, yeah. Yeah. Nice T knows. And they're always glad you came. Yeah. You know. Oh man, heavy metal could actually win me the game.
And some bits.
Whoa,
Boom.
Mauler! Holy moly, dude! Out of nowhere, dropping 500 bits. My God, Mauler! Thank you for kicking off the week big time, taking the top spot. Man, oh man! Good morning, everybody. Bits all around. Cheers, theme song. Last night's stream, guys. Ooh, I was sad afterwards. If we have the same disconnect issues today, I'm gonna be sad again. I'll tell you. I was very not happy after last night's stream. Very not happy. I guess we just clear this. I really want a heavy metal, but I don't know if I can leave this thing around. This gets me extra armor too. Not that I think the armor actually matters. Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. It's your one chance, Regis. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Hey, NX Phoenix!
Less than 3.
Less than 3 right back at you. 5 months. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Thank you, NX Phoenix. Appreciate the hearts. Rigger says, hey, Regis Kilbin, here's a fun fact for you. The line to Undertaker says, oh, okay, hold up. Never mind. I thought this was just going to be the regular meme. It's not. The line to Undertaker says when he's played, I don't make mistakes, I bury them, is from the 1994 Royal Rumble promo where the Undertaker fought Yokozuna in a casket match. Oh, interesting. Okay. I did not know that. We got an 8-8. Yeah. Our opponent's name is Cadavers. So very fitting. I don't see the banana buffoon. I see the clip here. What's going to happen? It's currently just a Maz pulling up a clip. What's going to happen here? I don't know. I don't have audio. I can't hear it. I hope I don't need to hear this for it to make sense. Because right now it doesn't make any sense. I can tell you that right now it makes 0 sense. When would be the right time to play Azalina, guys? I really don't know. I really don't know.
Can't make it into work today due to the foot of snow we got yesterday. Darn lol.
It's not such a bad thing, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get the full value of that Amaz clip, I think, without audio. It doesn't seem to do anything. It's just some kind of laughing. I don't know. Never FK2 with 200 bits. My God. Where do you live, man? I was in North Carolina yesterday, and it was snowing a ton. Do you live out there somewhere? I know it's kind of that winter storm Diego is basically flying all the way across the U.S., but... Can I overdraw him cards here? No, we can only go to 9, unfortunately. Ugh. I can maybe copy a ton of cards. Is there any way I could use that to win the game? I need Mojo Master Zihi here, guys, to get out of this one. Lich King could maybe win the game with Death Grip, so we can get a Lich King to stick. That'd be pretty cool.
Yep, I live in North Central North Carolina.
Ah, never FK2. I was in your neighborhood, man. I was right nearby, I think. I was right nearby, man.
Welcome.
Hey, Ponakip.
Make some room by the heart.
Thanks for the sub.
Hello, Regis and fans. How you doing?
Hey, Ponakip. I'm doing well, man. Thank you. 13 months is a very long sub. Looking good with the legendary badge.
At Regis Gilbin, oh okay, yeah, you need audio. Back in 2014, he said there should be a card. That is a 3 mana 2 halves that gives 2 bananas.
2 halves.
Which is exactly spot on with
yeah,
Banana
nice.
Buffoon.
He nailed it. That's sick. That's funny that somebody pulled that up. I live in North Carolina as well. Yeah, guys, I was there yesterday. I just flew home yesterday. Barely made it out. Like 1,500 flights got canceled or something like that. Some insane amount of flights. And I can burn a card right now. But is it worth it? I can actually burn a card, but also most of the Witch's Cauldrons cards. I think it actually is worth it. This could burn a very key card, because I have no other way to win, right? Like, I don't have any other way to win, so I have to burn, like, Archmage Antonitis. There's nothing else I can do. It's the only way I win the game. Arcane Artificer is unfortunately not Archmage Antonitis. Very close. Both of them are AA. We got the wrong AA. That was close though. I missed it as the mage run, which is Cauldron. No, he runs it. It's in his deck, which is a crazy idea. Surprised he has enough minions to really make it worth it, you know? The only reason it seemed worth it was because he also got Rain of Toads, which was very unusual. Oh my god, Eureka into a Sorcerer's Apprentice. That's pretty nuts. He's gonna let me copy the... Can I copy the full combo right now?
Good morning, Regis in chat. Freygrad.
Can I copy the full combo? Wait, can I just win? Wait, I have 24, 29 damage. I'm very close to just winning. I cannot take the extra turn, though, immediately. But, I mean, almost certainly it'll be worth the try, right? He still has 13 cards. There's no way he's ready, right? There's no way he's ready. No ramen noodles. Even if you donated 10k bits, I still wouldn't actually play your deck. Sorry to say. We can discount the cost of his hand to steal it with Azalina, or at least the minions in his hand. But that might also enable him to get the combo. So I don't think I can really do that, right? I think I just Azalina, because that could essentially make the Sorcerer's Apprentices much cheaper. I wish I had another way to kill a second minion. I think we're just gonna Azalina, guys, right? Like, let's just see what happens. By the way, Synth and Lasers, thank you for the sub. Thank you. All right, let's just see if we can get like a lethal or see what happens here. We're gonna get the quest completion. We know that. Oh, so he does not yet have. Oh my god. I actually can take the turn. Right? GG. What a way to win the game! Azalina coming in big time. What a way to win the game. Wow. GG. Wow. What a way to win the game. Man, oh man. That was beautiful. Azalina into a completed quest. Alright, I needed that one, guys. I needed that one. That was one that was very important for me to get. That got me into a good mood.
At Regis Gilbin forgot to tell you I was talking to Amazon customer service rep in one thing lead to another. I was talking to him about your stream. Probably
I'm very curious.
Too long of a story to type here, so that is the short version. Cheeky smiley
I was gonna
face.
say, I'm curious how that story's gonna go. But thank you, Pyro. I'm glad, man, you're sharing the love. Thank you for all the bits today. Thank you, Mauler, for the bits. Never FK2 for the bits. I think I didn't give enough love to whose sub was that. Synth and Laser says, good morning, Regis. 4 months working on that beautiful 6-month badge. Thanks, Regis, for sending that snow to us. Probably was me, honestly. Probably was me. Savich made a non-combo quest mage with the Cauldron a while back. Maybe this is that. Maybe it is. Yeah, I don't think Savich plays much Hearthstone anymore, but maybe before the expansion or whatever. When your opponent is neither a warrior or druid and 29 damage isn't enough. Yep. Hey, Regis, could you try playing Kriparian Sakar Druid after this game? No, we got some of our own decks to make here, guys. We got some of our own stuff. I always see Azalina being used in decks like this, but I don't see the draw. Oh, you mean the reason to do it? That's part of a reason. It's part of it. Wait, what? I'm a subscriber since when? I think you got gifted a sub, Skingbo. I actually remember it happening. It was, I think it was from... Maybe it was PLK. I don't remember who it was from, but I remember reading off your name. What kind of warrior are you running? This is intended to be an armor warrior. That's as simple as, or as complex as the name gets. Armor warrior. This is going to eat my armor, unfortunately, going into turn 6, which is something I don't want to see happen. Could do these two together, I guess, which is not perfect, but it does set me up for a coin turn 6 play, I think, which is pretty valuable. Because he'll trade. Even if he goes face, I could theoretically have 11 armor into coin heavy metal, which would be a very strong play. To get a 10 drop out. Something like Tyrantus would really go well against a mountain giant right now, for instance. Whoa! Pyro! Oh my god! Gifting even more subs! Speaking of gifted subs, good lord, Pyro. I gotta update all the leaderboards. You're definitely gonna be on the gifted sub leaderboard soon. 53 gifted subs. Pyro gifted subs to Rigger, Hammy Gunners, Socks and Crocs, Warsaw, Bobo, Intense Genius. That's me, that's my alt account. Rage Af, Ninjski, Zoomy Bear, or maybe Zummy Bear, and Boozle. I love those names.
Make some room by the hearth.
I love it. And then Rachel Sid's gonna get lost here in the she picked the worst time in the world to resub. Dropped the 16-month resub. Says, hi Regis, hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Especially knowing that you're here. It's good to see you. How's it going? How is life? How's the streaming world been treating you? Got the other heavy metal. Is he gonna trade? Because I might get 2 of these. I might actually get 2 of these if he doesn't go face. Awesome build. I'm going to try to run this. So fun to stack armor on warrior. We'll see if it works. We haven't really played it yet. This is sort of game 2. Look at Pyro dropping the winky face. Did someone say intense genius? We did. I've never heard the audio on heavy metal. That was awesome. It was really cool. Don't go face. Don't go face. Don't go face. You go. You want to trade. You go. Don't go face. You go. You want to trade. Oh yeah. He's going to face with that one. Darn it!
Make some room by the hearth, won't
you? Darn it! And Bladed Gauntlet hits exactly the wrong time. Shoot, man, that was a good play.
Welcome.
Get to 5 on the armor.
Make some room by the hearth, won't you?
I need to bring it on right now.
Welcome.
It's okay. We're alright.
Make some room by
Team of
the
things,
hearth,
we're actually okay.
Hi, Regis.
Hey!
Hope you are well.
Hey, that must have been Rachel's sub finally kicking in there after all the Pyro subs. Yeah, Rachel, good to see you. Pyro's a god, indeed. He has indeed been a god. Did someone say Intense Genius? We did. Choo Choo Mates, I can't run the sub train right now. I'm sorry to say, guys. This is going to be a YouTube video, and YouTube doesn't much enjoy the sub train anymore. YouTube's not all about the sub train any longer. Zach Dalt says, do Twitch Prime subs automatically renew? They do not. You have to do it manually. God, if they automatically renewed, I would be living a much happier life. I'll tell you that. As would many Twitch streamers. That would be just awesome. That would make my day. I'll tell you. Let's see here. I still don't, unfortunately, have a quick armor card. That's sort of unfortunate. Because I want to play like Dr. Boom and Shield Slam with it immediately, right? But I think I can play Dr. Boom and just attack.
And I hope we are not running out of room by the hearth.
There's some value for that. I will not be able to kill the 8/8, but I can just go face for 12, maybe? I don't really want to yet, though, because I don't have Brawl or big armor gain. So I'm actually a little bit scared. I think I'm actually going to trade in the Lich King, or the Deathwing, which, by the way, looks amazing in Golden. I think I'm going to end up trading it in because... Can I ever wait to do this in the same turn? I just really don't think I can afford to. So we're going to end up losing all of our... I think I'm actually going to trade it into the Sun Fury. Is it appetizing it as it is to put him to A? And by the way, this can't attack face. We always go through this every time. I think I'm just going to trade it in here. Maybe I just trade it in here. Maybe I just take the... Yeah, actually, I think we can go long. Let's just take the... Let's not be fancy about it, right? We can go long. We can go long. We can win this game over the long term. Hey, Sean McDermott dropping the tier 1 sub. Man, the tier 1 subs are always nice, guys. Thank you so much for that. That means you're really going out of your way. Oh, there's my Shield Slam, guys. There it went. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I'm on a YouTube video, so I would call my mom. Yeah, I mean, it will get probably 10,000 views. Maybe more than that, actually, over the long term. The deck videos don't get a lot of views initially, but they typically get a lot of views over the month or two. Like they stack up Google views and stuff, just search views. Hope we're not running out of room by the hearth. No, there's always room, man. There's always room. Someday I hope to have a 5,000 person hearth. That'd be great. Been working on a Spiteful Summoner, Spirit of the Shark Rogue. What do you think? I like the idea. I mean, I think the biggest challenge for a deck like that is no 10 mana spell. That's always going to be my biggest hesitation for that sort of thing, because clearly Dynamatic is actually a clear, which is nice. Yeah, might as well. I don't see why not. I need to kill those things, so... we got armor. That's very good for my deck. Okay, cool. So we can Yip for a 7-drop now. We can Heavy Metal for a 7-drop if we need to play a Warpath for some reason. He's at 15, so we can get another Hooked Reaver. We got one more Mountain Giant. We might have some Dread Infernals. I don't really know what the most popular even Warlocks run right now. We could get a Shield Slam if we had it, but no such luck. Man, if Rotface had 8 health, this card would be so much better. So much better. Oh, that Brawl, honestly, is something we could use. Not maybe at the moment, but... yeah, let's just go for the Yip. He can definitely kill it, which if he does, that's okay. Like, Death and Decay will clean up the remainder, probably. And then just the 7-drop means I get a nice little minion. It's gonna be Spiteful Summoner because we're talking about it. That's how it always works. Whatever minion you're talking about. Oh, that's fantastic. That protects my Yip potentially. That's very good. Very good. Hey, James Baxter. And anyway, so Spiteful Rogue, I like the look of the list, but I'm always worried about Spiteful with 7-drops. They're tough. There's a few good ones and then a lot of average ones. So even if you get 2 of them, I don't know how much high roll potential there is. But nonetheless, I mean, I think the rest of the list looks like a good, just kind of tempo rogue list. So it's probably okay. Like, it may not even really matter, right? Oh, okay. All right. Geosculptor Yip is dead. That's sad. I wish this hurt my minions for your Rotface. Be great news.
Tell Mrs. Kilbin we are sorry for her loss.
Pinkerton, dude, I will. She's so busy right now with stuff. I'll talk to her tonight. I'm not gonna tell her right now, but definitely, man, I appreciate that. Thank you for the sentiment. That's very kind.
Okay then.
I can't actually clear with Blood Razor, Death and Decay, right? Just Death and Decay. This goes to 1. I equip Blood Razor. This dies. This would go down to 2. Then I attack it. But do I really need to? Could also maybe just Death and Decay and Hero Power.
Okay then.
And then play a Direhorn Hatchling, right? Like, I don't necessarily need to have the Blood Razor. Although the Blood Razor is very good with Rotface, so maybe I'll do that. I'm gonna lose my armor here by taking this attack. Shame, it's a real shame I can't just Hero Power this one. That'd be nice. Maybe I play the Ooze just because he's not gonna have a weapon. Just for tempo here. Ooh, that's a good Hero Power. I like the Rush. But Pinkerton, thank you for the 5 months, man. That's awfully beautiful. 1 month away from 6 in that beautiful purple badge. That's going to be exciting. What's the win condition for this deck? Just playing big stuff late in the game. Just overwhelming your opponent with turn 6 Tyrantus and turn 8 Lich King and turn 8 Geosculptor Yip Insanities. Those sorts of things. You can go to fatigue technically, probably, against aggro decks, you're likely going to win just via exhausting the resources, but that's not necessarily the plan. I think really the plan is getting good value out of your late game, or good pressure out of your late game. Why didn't Weapons Project make the cut? We talked about it a lot. And by the way, being argumentative is fine.
Just popping back
Don't worry.
In on work.
Whoa!
Biddies. Hope you're ready for hype.
Scratch-a-taw, dude. 10 or 1,019 bits. Man, maybe it was supposed to say 2019 hype, but that's okay. We saved you some bits, Scratchatron. We got the gist of it. We saved you some bits along the way. Don't fret. Don't fret. Just happy to have you here. Happy to see the bits regardless. But yeah, the year 1019, man, it's a bit dark. Bit dark. Don't even have, the Renaissance yet, but well, actually a long way from the Renaissance. Don't even have castles yet. Like, man, there's probably some castles in 1019. This part of the world has not even really been discovered by Europe yet. I guess we're just gonna go for Rotface, guys. I don't know. Let's see what this gets me first, in case it's a clear of some sort. Kaboom Bot would do. Let's just Kaboom Bot. It's fine. This is actually pretty good. Yeah, Kaboom Bot was pretty sick, honestly. We're basically working our way through all of his threats, right? We've killed 2 Hooked Reavers, Mountain Giant. I need Gul'dan as an answer, but I have the Brawl for that, so I think that'll be okay. We're ahead in Fatigue. Eventually, we'll be able to play Bring It Ons without much risk,
Twitch
which is
back
nice.
in
I need
1019
that.
wasn't very exciting. It's much better these days.
Yeah, exactly. Twitch was not a particularly well-accessed platform in 1019, man, I'll tell you. The trolls were altogether different sort, though. Dry Whisker Armor Bro. This does 5, so I could very easily just kill the Dread Infernal. But I kind of want to make a greedier play with my Rot Face and see if I can do something cool. I'm a little bit worried about leaving a 6/6 on board, but not super worried because I think it's his last major threat. I think we're just going to go face here.
Regiskilbin trolls in 1019 were under
And then
bridges.
just Warpath. Because I shouldn't need the other Warp. I shouldn't need a lot of Warpath value. Again, I do wish this actually hit all my minions. That would be so much better. But let's see if we get a cool legendary, right? It's actually great. Yeah, an 8/8 is wonderful. Give me another high roll. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fantastic. What a board, and he has less time to react to it. I love it. Trolls in 1019 were under bridges. You're right. Scratchathon, you've kicked off a good meme, man. Don't worry. Don't worry, man. It's perfect.
I did not mean to start a 1019.
Oh my god, he gave me another one. Why? Why did he do that? Oh, he didn't want to defile it. I see. But is he dead? Is he dead? Let's see. I don't think I ever get lethal here, right? But it almost doesn't matter. He's very close to that. Again, guys, this cannot attack face before you... Oh, I shouldn't have played that. He has defile. Oh, crap. I just got excited. I shouldn't have played that. I shouldn't have played it. Oh, no. He very likely has a second defile. I goofed. I shouldn't have played that. I should not have played that. It's going to be fine. We're going to win anyway. But I obviously should not have played that. Clearly. So he's going to drop Gul'dan eventually. This is going to hit him for 3. And again, guys, this cannot attack face. Don't freak out. It cannot attack face. I did not have lethal. I made a bad play. I didn't have lethal. He did have Hellfire, but they both were gone, so there actually was a good play around with Defile. Yeah, I don't care about that so much. Let's just Hero Power face. He's pretty much got a Gul'dan at this point, which we will be fine against. We can drop Armorer into Hero Power into Brawl. If he doesn't have that, can I ever get a lethal? Not yet. He's camping this Gul'dan for a while. No, he just slams another Doomsayer. Okay, interesting. I can kill the Doomsayer. Is it worth it? I suppose it might be, actually. I think it is worth it, yeah. I think it's absolutely worth it because I get a huge minion out of it, right? Whoa! Hello, sir. Do I play these? Is there any reason to? I mean, if he does have single target removal, if he like Siphon Souls or something, these could do a lot of damage over time. Do they give him any options? Mind Control Tech's not a threat. I think it's worth it this time on these. I think it's worth it. The memes are real. Yes. When you have a 12-page paper due at 5 today, but you find out Regis is on, well, thanks for joining us, Little Beef, dude. That's awesome. Just finished taking an anesthesia final for the last 2.5 hours. Did they put you to sleep? Oh my god. I actually literally described exactly what happened. Okay. Cool. I did not expect to see that. If I can get the right mech here, this will be lethal because of these guys, which is exciting. Azalina. Not worth. Beryllium Nullifier will certainly do it. Yeah. Because this has Rush, and this has Rush. I can stack them up. And go face for 3! Yay! Good game, guys. Good game. That was a really fun one. I liked our deck a lot there, even losing the Shield Slam. Let the blood kill him, we could have. I think we were in a position to do that if we wanted, honestly. We could have played it long. But no need to risk it. No need. Gul'dan craziness might have got us somehow. Regis, I'd like to thank you. When Kingsbane came out, I got a golden one, and you told me not to dust it, because it will be good. Now is the time. Yes! Somebody listened to my advice, finally. I'm so excited. Well played, well played. Thanks, guys. I actually misplayed pretty hard there with the Defile. We could have won the game 4 or 5 turns ago, but that's okay. You guys think this is another quest mage? I hope not, man. I sure hope not. What else do people play, though? Just control mage? I don't know if we can go long against control mage. It just depends on when he gets Jaina. If he gets Jaina early, I think we're in trouble. Is Grawl good? Not yet. Not yet. But I don't know. I don't think it's bad. I think it's less bad than we expected, to be honest. Or I don't know. I think I gave it 3 stars. I don't think I thought it was ever bad, necessarily. Seemed like a fine kind of turn 5 tempo play in the right sort of deck. Right now, Rostigon's Rumble cards aren't seeing as much play as I feel like they should be. I don't know. I feel like they're better than they're seeing play for. Also, some of them are seeing play I don't think should see play. Mass Hysteria has terrible numbers. Like, it's the worst card in its deck every time. But I think people are running it just because they feel like they're supposed to. But I actually don't think it's very good. I think it's being drastically overrated. Like, if you go look at the stats on HS Replay, it's just way out of place. It looks terrible compared to other cards in its deck. Like, I wonder if people just ran Holy Nova, if they'd be in a way better spot. That's what I'm starting to wonder. I like finding cards like that. I'd love to make a video to talk about it, but I don't have time. I've gotten a lot of good clears with it. Yeah, I see. That's like I want to respect that, but that's always a trap line of thinking. Like, yes, of course, there have been moments where it looked good, but the challenge is how often has it been bad and you haven't noticed? Not only like when you cast it, but like when it's just sitting in your hand, right? Like, that's the issue, is when doesn't it line up well? Because when you look at the stats, it has the lowest drawn win rate and the lowest played win rate of any card in the deck. Now, I know that the played win rate is going to be low, usually because you're playing it from behind, and that's a sign that, you know, maybe things aren't going super well. But there are other signals as well, right? The fact that it's being played super late in the game, the fact that it's being held in your hand for a really, really long time, the fact that its drawn win rate's low is just a general sign it's not working out very well. Like, it never helps you win the game. I bet if we looked at Brawl as a comparable card, we would not see the same low played win rate. I bet it'd be... Because the played win rate for Mass Hysteria is 40%. I just looked up at one deck, right? I don't know. I'm not saying overall. But that one deck. I bet if I found a deck for Brawl, I bet its played win rate's lower than the decks. Because, again, you're playing it from behind. But I bet it's not 40% low. I bet it's not like a 10% difference, right? It's probably... Oh, actually, it's 52% in this Warrior deck. So Brawl is the lowest played win rate card. Again, that's normal to expect, but it's not, 3 or 4 standard deviations lower than the rest of the deck. It's like a standard deviation lower, which to me implies Mass Hysteria has some problems. But I think what happens in Hearthstone pretty often, actually, and maybe unfortunately, is the fact that A lot of the time people just get something stuck in their head that it's like good or bad, and that just becomes the card without really a lot of second consideration. Hey, low nuts. But I don't know, I haven't really played it any, so I can't speak too much. I'm just trying to interpret statistics. I don't have the kind of anecdotal experience to connect it to. I got a lot of catching up to do there as far as learning more. So I don't want to speak as an expert, just as an observer. You're a rogue on YouTube. Yeah, I run a rerun on YouTube. I'm not live on YouTube. There's a big note in the title that says rerun, and a big thing pops up that says, this is a rerun. Hopefully that implies, I don't know what more I can do to make that clear. I want that to be a very clear sort of thing, but it says at the top, come watch live on Twitch. How many more? I want that to be obvious. I don't know how to make it more obvious. I don't know what to do. How can I make that more clear, guys? Is there some way to do that? Because I can't stream live to YouTube. It has to be a rerun. Like I know that. So is there some way to make it more obvious? What's going on there? Yeah, not a lot of great plays right now. I think I do need to save some removal. Maybe I just play this to get up to a healthy total for the heavy metal next turn. Or I could also just coin Lich King. That's gonna die, of course, but it's not a big deal. Turn 7 against Lich King. It's really just Voodoo Doll that's good. If I leave him up with extra minions, is there anything extra he can do?
At
Flame Strike would get closer, but not
wearing
quite.
a blue shirt here and a yellow shirt on YouTube? What is this sorcery? Obvious trolls are obvious.
Pyro, dude, thank you. I know, it's tough. It's tough. Why can't you stream live to YouTube? Because as a Twitch partner, we have an exclusivity contract. Any new live content has to go on Twitch first. Once we've streamed it on Twitch, we can do whatever we want with it later, but it has to go on Twitch first. That's the logic. Alright, I'm just going to do this instead, because I'm a little worried Lich King is rather susceptible to that Arcane Tyrant, right? That's 6 damage. That's a lot, so I'm going to take a risk here. Oh, Golden Deathwing again. I love it. For the Horde, indeed. That's our opponent's name, in case you wondered. Heavy Metal is a Horde-looking character. I was watching your rerun for 45 minutes till I realized, no worries, Smurf, dude, no worries. It's okay. I'm not being snarky. I'm legitimately asking, like, is there anything I can do to make it more obvious? I tried to make it as obvious as possible what's going on, but that doesn't mean it is. That doesn't mean it is. Because I know a lot of people just listen to audio, like they don't necessarily watch the screen. But the problem is there's a small banner at the bottom of the thumbnail that says live. No one reads beyond that. Well, I mean, it's a live stream. It's being streamed out live. It's just of Twitch, but that may be there may just be a fundamental flaw in the process there. The way it used to work was perhaps a little more intuitive, but YouTube did not like that, so can't go that route anymore. We could do like a nice little armor shield slam on Baku, but I'd love to get through this Stonehill to attack. Really don't want to send Deathwing into a little graduating turtle. Before anybody says anything, I know he's not actually graduating. It's not a graduate's cap. It's a shield. Yeah, I mean, this is really one of the better shield slam targets in the deck, so let's just do it. Shame we don't have rush on this guy, right? Real shame. I don't know that Azalina... If I could get a Jaina, it would be pretty sick, but if I was going to get a Jaina, I'd have to do it right now. Might be too late. Toki Time Tinker. Because it's going to be hard to guess. He's going to top deck Jaina and play it immediately right. There's never going to be a moment where it's like, oh, that was my chance for Jaina. Reckless Flurry, guys. Like, I'm tempted to put Deathwing down to 1, but probably not worth. Let's just Heavy Metal and go face. We could just play Lich King as well, but it's really susceptible to the board. I mean, as is Heavy Metal, I guess, right? Like, whatever we get, also susceptible to the board, but at least in this one, I'm not as invested in it. Like, I don't know what it's going to be. Oh, okay. I don't really know that the face damage matters much, right? Like, that's not really how we're going to win, I don't think. But I don't have anything else to do with it. I don't really need to attack into a minion. I want to make him do the attacking. Like, he's probably going to, like, Flame Strike and trade through the board. That's what I expect to happen. Or maybe just trade through the board, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I always thought it looked like a graduate cap. Yeah, I know. A lot of people make that mistake. Yeah. That's what a lot of people think. You could have shield slammed and reckless flurried him. I just didn't think it was worth it for 12 face damage. Like, it didn't really matter that much. Because, again, I don't actually think we're going to win that way. I think we're going to win via... Whoa! Is this the time to Azalina when he has 1,000,000 cards in hand that are good? I don't think it is, right? I think this is the time to Lich King. So most of our armor synergy cards are gone. We just have Yip remaining as far as, like, threats. I mean, obviously we still have Reckless Flurry and stuff, but hopefully this sticks, man. I don't know. He just got 3 mage spells, so he might just want to play a Jaina here. I'm sure he got the Jaina. If he doesn't get the Jaina soon, I think we have a much better chance of winning this game. As soon as he spots a Jaina, I think we're in trouble. That's going to be hard. Do you believe this is a weak expansion? I believe Dean is doing a bad job. It is turning out a little weaker than I expected, to be honest, as far as like power level is concerned. But from a fantasy and fun standpoint, I'm on an all-time high. Like, I love it. I think it's incredibly fun. I feel like I've still got 1,000,000 decks to play. So for me, I like that he doesn't have confidence here. I like this. He did not have the confidence, guys. He did not believe. I think this is a Reckless Flurry turn, right? And we probably just Dr. Boom right after. Nothing else really to do. I could Death Grip into Direhorn, I guess. I like that too. Well, let's Death Grip first then, see what we get. That could change our line. Pyromaniac. Pretty tough for me to utilize there. But I do like that it reduces the fatigue count for him. We took a card out of his deck. It gets us closer in a fatigue advantage here, which is nice. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, power level. Why do you say Dean specifically? I'm curious. I'm curious why you say Dean specifically, though. In reference to Dean Ayala, you think Dean Ayala specifically is doing a bad job. Wickety wickety whack. Why do you think it's him? There's like, I don't know, 8 or 9 people on the design team. I'm curious why you've narrowed it in so tight. Not that you're wrong necessarily. I'm not saying, I don't really know what your opinion is yet, but I do find that intriguing. I do find it intriguing. Death Grip into Jaina. I wish, man. I wish. Kappa HD indeed. Warrior can't stand a chance against Gul'dan, Jaina, Rexar. Yeah, maybe we can with Boom, but I think it is going to be tough. I agree with you there. Oh, I forgot he had Scroll of Wonders cast. That was from the Blast Wave. Okay. And another Blast Wave. Oh my god. I feel like once I play Dr. Boom, I can just slam an Azalina. Like, I don't care. Dr. Boom hero power is better on average than just our hero power here, so let's see what we get. Like I said, on average, it's honestly still probably better. I don't need the extra armor for 2 right now. Leeching Poison, man, what a high roll there. Don't play Jaina. Keep that Jaina in hand. Keep that Jaina in hand for some reason. I don't know why you would, but please do. Had that for a long time. Yip is pretty good right now. In fact, do I go ahead and go to 9 for Yip? Or do I... Oh, I can actually go to 10 for Yip. That's even better. Let's do that. Although he has a poisonous guy out. So, yeah, maybe it's actually not that much better, is it? I sort of need to deal with the poisonous dude. Well, I don't know. I get a tin drop and a yip, so he's got to He's got to kill one, right? You kill the tin drop, you kill the yip. I think you kill the yip, which leaves me with a tin drop, which is honestly probably enough value. I don't know that I'm ever going to get a great armor total again, although I actually can with Dry Whisker in the future. But if I don't play yip this turn, what on earth am I doing? I'm really not playing anything. I'm just like hero powering. How did I get so many cards behind in fatigue, guys? When did I draw a ton of cards? I don't remember what happened. How did I lose all my cards? Oh, I didn't. He's got Deck of Wonders in there, and that's what it is. I was like, why am I so far behind? He's still got 4 Deck of Wonders cards in there, I think. Oh, that's good too. Okay. He could destroy all my armor this turn, but he probably won't, I'm guessing. He's the head of the team that is responsible for testing new cards and changing 4s to 5s. He is a senior game designer. I don't actually know if did I actually have a chance to steal his Jaina, or was that the top deck? I don't know. It seems like I might have had a chance to steal his Jaina though, which makes me incredibly sad. Also, just Jaina in general is definitely a problem here. I can try to brawl. I can try to just gain a ton of armor now. I don't hate armor into brawl though. I really want to get rid of that poisonous guy before I play a yip. This might be an early brawl though. We do have quite a bit of removal remaining though. I'm just worried about all the new water Ellies, right? I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't want him to have a lot of minions to hurt my armor total, and I really need to get rid of that poisonous guy. There we go. That's fine. I don't care what wins as long as it's not the poisonous boy. Okay, I need a lot of delivery drones to win this game for sure. Anyway, I think what we're seeing is a deliberate attempt from the Hearthstone team to reduce the power level a little bit, so that when we go into rotation, we've got a bit of a reset, so we're not stuck in this accelerating Death Knight power level creep sort of scenario. I think that's what's happening. But I don't really know. That wasn't like something that was shared with me as an insight or anything. It's kind of my perception of it, I guess. Dynamatic in general is far and away the best. What is the secret? From blast waves. It could be literally anything. This is not good against explosive runes, so I guess we still always play Yip, right? It might be explosive runes. That would give him a great trade, but we're gonna get a 10 drop at least. No, never Tyrantus, dude. Never Tyrantus.
A Regiskilbin wasn't shared with you, just what you found your way backstage at BlizzCon.
I found the design handbook for Hearthstone. I found this incredible document. It's full of every expansion for the next 8 years. Tons of unreleased cards. God, how insane would that be? Oh my god, I would just every expansion I'd sprinkle in one card that I predict exactly, like name, artwork, hero, like everything. Just it would be perfect. People are like, oh my god, how did Regis know? How did he know? How did Regis know? I think we can probably just do stuff with Dynamatic here. Unfortunately, my Sea Giant does get hit, though, so maybe I'm better off just going with Warpath. At least once. I don't know, we can also test a counterspell, I guess. I don't know what's right here. I don't even really need to hit him in the face, necessarily, but it just seems like I should. I don't know. It's not going to kill my Sea Giant regardless, so it's almost certainly going to hit this at least once. God, it almost did kill my Sea Giant. Jeez, dude. Goodness gracious, man. What is going on here, dude? Again, I don't really know if I need to go face here. I don't actually know how to win this game, to be honest with you guys. I guess Fatigue is still my best choice to win. I left him a ping up, though. This is just not a helpful hero power at all. I can't really go face because the water elementals are going to heal a ton. I don't really want to play minions because of the hero power. We're kind of stuck in this inevitable cycle here. At least he has a cool looking card back. Oh, that would have been amazing for him if he'd held it. Wow, I have Bladed Gauntlet in this deck. That might end up being a regret for him down the road. Yeah, I don't think we need to get fancy. I think we just trade and hero power and trade. Just take a pass. I mean, a 1-2 is clearly not a big deal. Maybe we'll get a good Azalina later. I'm not really sure when we'd want to play it. We missed the Jaina, so I don't know that there's a great time to ever play it necessarily. That Dynamatic's a jerk. He was kind of a jerk. Spent $100 on packs yesterday from early Christmas gift from wife. Nice. After rotation, I'll have almost all usable cards. High five, Stormtroop. That's incredible, dude. Winning fatigue when you were the one ahead. We're not actually ahead. He has 4 Deck of Wonders in his deck. Scroll of Wonders. So he's actually at 7 cards for fatigue. It looks like 11, but soon he's going to lose 4 cards just instantly. I wonder if this will make him really sad about that about that dude earlier. Hopefully the Scroll of Wonders don't give him insane value, right? That would be annoying. If he gets like some kind of crazy insane value off of it. Perhaps I can link you my deck list. Yeah, you're welcome to send it to me. I think we have a pretty good list, to be honest. I'm not looking for refinements yet, but I'm curious always. Always curious. Eternium Rover into Warpath, or how do I want to kill this, right? There's a couple possibilities. I think I do actually need some life, so let's just Eternium Rover into Warpath. We still haven't actually tested Counterspell, so this may backfire, but that's okay. And it does. Alright, so we're gonna have to do this the ugly way. I don't really need this to be alive on board, and in fact, I want to make sure it's not at 1 health. But I also want to get some armor value out of it, right? So I'm gonna do this in a bit of a weird direction. No, this actually is a fine direction. This is kind of cool. It leaves it alive at 2 health, which I like, and then I gain a little armor back. So this is fine. If I did it in sort of a different direction, right, I would potentially overwrite the weapon in the wrong order. There were all kinds of possible... Are you serious? Come on. That is insane. That is insane. He got execute right there. Not that it's that big of a deal. Not that it's that big of a deal, but come on. That is crazy. Oh, Wing Blast is good for me. That's nice. All right. Uh-oh. What's this going to be? Void Contract. Wow. That's honestly great. He's almost dead now. I don't have anything I cared about getting destroyed either, honestly. I just don't care. I think I got an Azalina, don't I? Maybe I can wait until I get this Rot Face off, but that's sort of greedy because he's going to be running out of cards. I think I just Azalina, guys. I think I absolutely Azalina. His hand has got to be better than Rot Face. It's got to be better than Rot Face. I think we just discount his hand and then we steal it. Because that gives me so many more resources to work with. It's not very good, guys. I can Voodoo Doll, though, which is pretty good. And I have a lot of life gain. And I know that he does not have any threats. I really don't have to do anything. He has 1 card that I don't know, and it's garbage. He will have 1 Water Elemental as soon as he plays a Voodoo Doll. But I don't have to do anything to win, I don't think. I don't think I have to do anything to win. His Dragon's Furies are dead, so you can't even cast these. But I don't need to play minions anymore. This good news and bad news. His hand sucks, but so does yours. It's okay. We'll win like that. That's totally fine. I think we'll win like that because we're ahead in fatigue. Health is close, but I occasionally get 7 armor, right? Actually, so I'm ahead in health right now. Or we're tied. We're tied in health. So Flame Strike, alright, he's holding the Voodoo Doll, which means I can just hold the Voodoo Doll as well. I have nothing. I just pass turn. There's little he can do here. He pings my face. That's it. He can play a Flame Elemental, which I'll just Shield Slam, which is hilarious because I know that he doesn't. Well, actually, no, we still don't know that last card, right? There's one card. We don't know that last card, so maybe I can just Flame Strike. I don't. That's fine. We'll just Flame Strike. We'll just Flame Strike. Oh, armor's good. I like seeing armor because I don't actually want to play minions. If it's Alana, he uses Warpath. Yeah, I can clear an Alana. That's no problem. He's just going to Voodoo Doll ping. We'll Shield Slam that. That's fine. He's getting sort of desperate now because he's out of stuff. Pretty good thing we had the Shield Slam, I think. So now I'm at 36 and he's at 24. We're ahead in fatigue.
Love ya, buddy.
Hey, Drake Money, dude, thank you. Yes, what a good win. What a good win. What if the last card is Alana? That'd be fine. We could easily deal with that. A Flame Strike into Warpath would be no problem. Wow, guys. Masterful. I've actually been ranking up. When did I gain so many stars? I guess we're kind of winning tonight. That's weird. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Fun game though, guys. That was really, really fun. Drake Money capping it off with a beautifully timed 3-month resub. I recently had a mage in arena play Deck of Wonders against me, and the first spell cast Myra's Unstable Element. Then the following happened. Scroll of Wonder into Crushing Walls on Syndragosa and Marin the Fox. And then Treachery on the Master Chest. Wow. That's pretty wild. That was all in arena. Like, that's a lot of legendaries and craziness for arena, I feel like. That's pretty wild. Okay, let's keep a little mix here. We have some AoE if it's a faster paladin. We have some threats if it's a slower paladin, so. Have you seen the crazy interaction with Augmented Elegant tracking? It puts a copy of the card you choose into your deck? Really? Why would it do that? That's super weird. That seems OP with, like, Zul'jin. Huh. That's weird. Yesterday I was rank 3 for a while. This will be the first and last time I'm ever a higher rank than you. No, it may not be the last time, man. I probably won't even hit Legend this month. It's possible. It's still really early in the month. I don't know. Depends on if we play good decks or bad decks. I think we got some bad decks coming, so I suspect it will not be... I don't think I'll hit Legend this month. Unless we just decide to late, which we might decide to. Yeah, that game was pretty crazy. Gotta admit, it made me a little salty too after he ended up pyroblasting me for lethal after getting 7 spells from Blast Wave. My god. That sounds like one of the craziest games ever played. Well, this is annoying. This will give me 4 armor, which will go away, so it doesn't really help. Coin Blood Razor next turn is going to be 6, so I guess we just kind of bide our time, right? Try to stay alive. We're going to take 4 again from it, but that's okay. He'll Hero Power Button. We also have Reckless Flurry, which we kept intentionally. What I'd like to see now is a Bring It On for his soon-to-be empty hand. That would be nuts. Brawl is not too bad either, though. I can't complain about Brawl. So this turn he has to take a bit of a pass because he can't play into the Blood Razor super hard. Which I think is great news. We get a lot of life gain off armor at some point in this game, no doubt about that. This could be a turn where I just Reckless Flurry. No. Yeah, the Corridor Creeper is sort of the most annoying thing he could have done, I guess. I don't need to kill it though. It's only 2 damage. At the end of the day, it's really not that oppressive. I'll just pass. I'll make him hit the button eventually here. That was the highest I've ever been, and now I'm back to Dragon Shudderwalk. Do you play Wild? Sometimes we do. Just occasionally, not usually during a new expansion launch because we like to test so many new standard cards. But yeah, I've hit Legend and Wild before, and we have played a little Wild in the past. Well, crap. Those are gross. I kind of have to brawl, but if that 4-7 wins, I'm not a happy camper here. He's managed to actually go tall 2 turns in a row, which is the exact opposite of what I wanted to happen. So that really sucks. I need the 2-2 to win. I'm in a dire strait here, guys. Well, that's okay too, I guess. That's sort of middle of the road. I'm going to keep being greedy here because I think we're going to hit an insane Dry Whisker into Eternium Rover turn. Like, he has to eventually hit the button. Or he'll just keep playing mid-sized threats. I mean, that's not really a threat, but you get the idea. I might be able to Dr. Boom here soon, too, for a little bit of Shield Slam. Alright, that's good. I think we'll just go ahead and weapon here. And armor here. Well, we don't really have to use the weapon yet, I guess, but... yeah, maybe I'll wait again. I have a lot of life again. The only problem is level up, right? I can't really let him get level up value right now. He hits me for 7. I could easily Reckless Flurry it, though.
Welcome, boys.
No, I'm going to be a little more proactive here. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. Because I do have answers to good... I've got a pretty good stabilization coming, I think. Hey, Poodle and a Fez gifting a sub. Oh my god, Samito says I got a gifted sub. I'm sure it's from Pyro. Pyro dropped a ton of gifted subs earlier. Poodle and a Fez is gifting subs. They're first in the channel. Congrats, Jespro. Thank you, Poodle. That's amazing. Pingu says, hey, Regis, I'm trying a kind of... oh, I forgot to look at somebody's deck. Who was that? I forgot. They sent me a list. Who was that? Crap, I missed it. Greybender. Let me check it out. Oh, I have it open. Here it is. Heavy Recruits. Let's see. Yeah, see, this is more of a recruit build. This is a totally different deck, I think. I mean, yes, they both have warrior cards, but I don't really think this is the same deck. Like, this is more of a recruit. Like, you have more of your own threats in this deck. We talked about this sort of path, but I wanted more of an armor path. It's just a different deck, you know? It's just a totally different deck. Yours is more proactive and more threat-based. Mine is more reactive and more control-based. Which is fine. It's no big deal. Okay. It's alrighty. I hate losing my normal hero power, but the Dr. Boom one is potentially so good against Paladin. Because of the pings and stuff. This one here, Kaboom, is so good. He could get a crazy level up here, but that's okay, because we do have the Reckless Flurry. Like, it'd just be a bunch of 3/3s that die. Like, he hits me for, what, 9, 13, so I have barely any armor left anyway, so I'm not really sacrificing much. Oh, no level up yet. Okay. Well, that's exciting. Corridor Creeper instead. Alright, that's no big deal. Wow. This is great news. This is the best thing that could have happened. I think we just go here, right? I have plenty of life left. Give me a big threat. Oh, yeah. Rush even on it? Sure. Perfect. Golden Mechathune feels great. I think that's the perfect result. I get to attack immediately, so that's awesome. But anyway, yeah, your list looks good, Greybender. I like it. Just, you know, different, but cool. Definitely cool. I have a question. If you use Stampeding Roar into Charge Devil Sword, can it go face? It can. So Rush is additive. It's not a state change. Just Rush means it can attack minions. It doesn't mean it can only attack minions. By the same token, if you have a minion on board that's ready to attack, if you give that minion Rush, it can still go face. It's an additive state, right? It's an extra thing. Which is cool. That's good. That's what we want. Alright, guys. Warpath. If we weren't already stabilized, Warpath gets us even closer. Stabilization, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and clear. I don't want to take too many risks here. We maybe could just kill him soon, honestly, but I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be okay, because we can stack a mech on Mechathune, maybe. Pyro, thanks for the 100 bits. You didn't say anything. Oh, here you go. It says, will you check out my sweet OP deck? put a lot of thoughts into this one. It took hours to make. The super OP sandwich. It's just whispering the wonderful. I hope you can get it upvoted on Hearthstone. I hope so. I wonder if shuffling a bunch of 3/3 pirate taunts in Rogue would be a good OTK cannon barrage idea. That's a neat idea. Yeah, I don't hate that idea. Let's see what this dude gets us. Bronze Gatekeeper's pretty sick. Brilliant Nullifier is really, really good with Mechathune as well, but it doesn't have taunt. I really just need to stay alive. Nothing else matters, so I think just to make Mechathune particularly annoying to deal with, we will go ahead and taunt it up, right? Do I want to Warpath this? Probably not yet. Sort of hate using my weapon already, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. I think I'm okay to just be awesome moving forward. Like, let's make him have it, whatever it is, you know. Like, he could get a level up here, it's still pretty good, but he has to attack into a taunt, take some damage. Maybe he doesn't have level up, so then we just, oh man, he's probably suiciding here. He's down to 3. No, he just wants to kill the Mechathune, I think. He legit just wants to trade in here, which is gonna work. I honestly don't have lethal, so his plan is actually gonna work. Well, crap. That's a big boy. That's a big old boy, guys.
Welcome.
Okay.
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
I guess we just clear it. I don't have lethal ever, right? Not that we can see, at least. Okay.
I think I'm okay to be awesome here. Regis 2018.
Yeah, it's a funny sounding statement, but a very accurate one, I think. I think a very accurate one. I'm just okay to be... Oh, cool. Good ping. That's gonna be game. Poodle, thanks for the gifted sub. My God, Mr. Guides, dude. What a great choice. Mr. Guides, congratulations. That's amazing. Wonder if... Oh, I already answered that. Great deck. It's really creative. Never thought of using those types of combos before at Pyro. No joke. How did he get this? Oh, Death Grip. Yeah. Wow. That's great if you weren't just dead. That would be awesome. I would honestly be very scared of this if he wasn't just dead. But he is dead. He is indeed dead. Guys, don't let me miss my mana, guys. I need my mana. Cool. GG. I just wanted a Warpath. It's not BM. I'm just letting him know, like, he really wasn't that close at all with Warpath, right? Sometimes I think it's nice to just remind people, or not really remind them, not to rub it in, just to be like, look, I actually was in a great spot. Even if it felt close, like, you were actually pretty far behind. Again, not to be a jerk, just to, let them know, hey, it was a tough go. So they don't feel so unlucky. Not to be a jerk. No, not saying better than you. Just say, like, look, there was no, like, luck, or, you know, it was over. It was sealed. The deal was sealed. There were no outs, or there were no... every time I try to explain it to make it sound better, it just keeps sounding worse and worse. Every time I try to explain it, it just gets worse and worse. I think this deck needs Garrosh DK. We thought about it a little bit, but with Dr. Boom and all the armor, I thought we were going to be okay. That was my perception of it, at least. Hey, Enraged Prodigy. I don't have too much to say about the Shrivala OTK stuff, man. I'm not a big OTK guy. It's fun. It looks cool. People have played it a lot. So, you know, if you like it, you like it. I don't really like it that much, to be truthful. But there's nothing wrong with the deck. It's cool. It's not great. It's not, like, super competitive, but it's cool. Like, don't get salty thinking you got unlucky or the opponent just barely squeaked by. You lost fair and square and solidly. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. Like, don't attribute this to luck. It was actually just you were outmatched. It was just a matchup issue, right? You couldn't have played it better. You couldn't have gotten better draws. Like I mean, he could have technically. There were probably ways to win, but it really wasn't that likely. So don't feel bad. I guess like this was one where you just had to chalk up the loss. Yeah, we've tried some Hakar stuff, Skangbo, man. I put a cool video out on YouTube with a Hakar Undertaker Shutterwalk deck, and then also, if you don't want to watch that whole Decksperiment video, I put out a highlight called Hakar versus 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 Hakar. That's a pretty cool video. You can check that out as well. It's just kind of a one game that captures the essence of it nicely. I don't think it's time to brawl yet. There's really not anything that's scary out. Do I dry whisker though? I mean, how many bigger things is he gonna get? The problem is it's just kind of bleh. Doesn't really do much. But I am taking enough damage to be annoying, but not enough to like lose me the game. That's a tough spot to be in. He's kind of done exactly what I hate, which is play it out just a little slow. If he went for an 8-8 or something, I'd probably just brawl. Now if he commits to more board 2, we'll clear. As best we can, at least. This might be an 8-8. It is. Okay, cool. Perfect. Now brawl feels a lot better. I wonder if we could have run Mind Control Tech in this deck. It really would not be bad. Oh, instead, though... let's just brawl and see what happens. I can take a hit from an 8-8 if I have to. Hopefully he doesn't play Skulking Geist on 6. That would be annoying. Oh, perfect. That was a great result. That was the best roll, in case you guys were wondering. Druid being a better warrior than warrior has been an ongoing issue. Man, he does have the Skulking Geist on 6. I was not... I jinxed myself. Guys, I think I might... Well, let's get Dr. Boom out, then we'll slam Azalina. Because his hand is probably better than mine. He might even have like a Gul'dan in it, which may not sound great because we don't have a lot of demons. Any demons, but it actually could be pretty good. Well, there could be demons in the hand too. Oh, like coin. That makes it worse already. Oh my god. I have regrets. I should have done it. I should have just went for it, man. Crap. This is 3, 6. Alright, this is a clear. But again, I'm not getting Dazzlina, so it sort of sucks. I guess we Warpath again. It doesn't really matter because I'm losing the armor anyway, right? Like, it doesn't really help. I guess I just trade and Reckless Flurry. By Reckless Flurry and then Warpath, I don't gain any armor either. So... at least this way I can get some minions on board. Alright. Azalina, I mean, is still a better hand than I have, so I guess we're going to do it anyway. Bring it on, Flurry and Azalina. You have a lot more mana than I do. I still only have 8 mana. Yeah, apparently you have 12. Am I missing something, James Baxter? That's a 3 mana card, or 2 mana card, a 3 mana card, and a 7 mana card. Did I miss something? Maybe you mean over 2 turns? I don't know. Hey, you are mopped. How's it going? Hey, Shamanistical. Good morning at you. Hello. I don't know, Gone Vienna. Shutterwalk is going to create problems for the entire life of the card, so I'm not really sure. If you play Bring It On before Azalina, though, the discounts carry over. Well, not to my cards. I wouldn't have my cards. I mean, this discounts his cards, not mine. Like, Bring It On into Azalina. Yes, I could do, but you also had a Reckless Flurry in there. That's another 3 mana, right? Maybe you just went over time. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. I think we are going to play Azalina, though. We couldn't Bring It On first. And yes, that does work. We did it previously. It won me a game. I discounted 2 Sorcerer's Apprentices in a Quest Mage deck and stole the Sorcerer's Apprentices and the quest completion and killed him via Bring It On Azalina. It was actually pretty sick. I think this is fine, though. I mean, clearly his hand is better than mine. My hand is garbage. So.
Aha!
And we have time. Like, we have plenty of health, so. Oh, a discounted Lich King. Hello. No Gul'dan, unfortunately. I think that's a little sad. But ultimately still a pretty good set of stuff. Maybe Armor Up was just better than the minion. I don't know. Debatable. I'm going to get 2 upgraded Spellstones, though. That's pretty nice. Which will help kill the Lich King as well, which is cool. Could you imagine it bringing on discounted your own stuff? Oh, man. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. So I got my own Lich King back. Which is nice. Fortunately, he still has it. He knows I have Hellfire here. I'm kind of surprised to see this line. Huh, he just really wants me to kill all his stuff, huh?
Hashtag and watching.
He just really wants me to kill all his stuff. Blood Razor's pretty good with Hellfire, right? So we Hellfire, we trade into Lich King, we Hellfire. This goes down to 2. These go to 1 each, and this goes down to 6. And then we play Blood Razor. This goes down to 1. Well, I can always ping it off, but then this is sort of awkward too. I mean, clearly just trade double Hellfire ping is also an option. The only concern there is I don't have an answer to Gul'dan, but we know he doesn't have a Gul'dan. At least if he does, it's new. He also just doesn't have that many demons in it, so I guess Gul'dan's not a big deal yet. I suppose double Hellfire is fine. Am I better off going here? Doesn't actually matter, right? I'm gonna ping anyway, so whatever.
At Regiskilbin, you may appreciate this since I know
Double
you watch The Office.
Upgraded. Double upgraded. Boo! I had 2 minions on board. Mage opponent had none. His Scroll of Wonders cast Dino Size and hit my non-Wind Fury minion. I don't think you can complain too much. Scratchatron, thank you for the 182 bits. Armor Ball, perfect name for this deck, dude. Keep it going. Thank you so much. I like it. I like it. That's a Prison Mike there. That's perfect. Oh, a Prince Liam. What is this supposed to be? I don't know what this is. Oh, it's like an adventure deck thing. That's cool. This is way more detailed than I'm willing to look at on stream, to be honest with you, but I certainly respect the approach.
Isaac Pyro, you'll win this, but only BCEAUSE. I'm poor.
Oh, Moz, you even said Regis doesn't have to read it. That's nice of you, man. Thank you. That's really, really a nice thing to say. I did a little bit, at least. I'll leave it open. I'll check it out later after stream. It's just a lot to commit to on stream, as I think you understand. Good evening, Regis. Hey, Mr. Green Ace, man. We were talking about you when you got your gifted sub. Let me tell you something. Never, never, never drink ginger hot pepper tea. The single most disgusting thing on earth. Huh. Interesting. I like ginger and I like tea, but I don't... Yeah, you're right about the hot pepper part. That doesn't sound particularly appealing to me. I'll be honest. Army of the Dead. Yeah. Could be cool. Would have been better if I didn't just draw this, but unfortunately we have a lot of dudes that don't really play nicely with it. I shouldn't really need that much life gain, right? We have a lot of health to work with. We're more concerned with removing minions. So, and we're headed fatigue too, so life... I mean, Gul'dan is a problem, I guess, still for that a little bit, but ultimately, I'm more worried about dudes. Maybe I should have played the Gingray as a threat instead. Okay, so all his spellstones are gone. This kills the 4-3 nicely. Sort of almost surprised he even played in there. Let's wait to use that shield block at a more targeted opportunity, right? Right now, we don't really need it. There might have been a way to keep him 1-1 alive, I guess, actually. Yeah, I probably could have kept a 1-1 alive if I'd changed my order there. But it's risky against Defile, sort of. Probably worth it, though. Defile wouldn't matter much in this board state anyway. Probably worth keeping a 1-1 alive. Maybe not, though. It tends to linger around. It could cause a problem later. Or just die to the second half of our weapon, right? Oh, Ooze is actually pretty good there. For me, because now I can wreck the Bladed Gauntlet value more easily. I'm gonna wait on this for Gul'dan, I guess, because I actually don't have the Gul'dan answer right now. I'm gonna go ahead and use this because of that very fact. I need to find like a brawl or a something that helps me deal with Gul'dan. Because it is gonna have a fair number of demons now, right? It's got one hooked reaver only and 2 homunculus. Well, that's not so bad, I guess. That's not as bad as I thought. And there it is. I still do kind of need the brawl though, or the reckless flurry or something. I mean, I want to be able to... Well, no, I really don't. I take that back. I really don't, actually. This will be fine. There's not that much happening here. It's not that intimidating. I take it back. Oh, Hakar! Hello, buddy! What's up? Good to see you, Hakar. I think we go ahead and do this. Get the taunt out of the way, right? I am out of stuff, though, I'll tell you. I don't know how we ran out of cards. We have so many slow cards in our deck. Let's see. Are you going to make an Undasta Big Hunter? It's not really on my list at the moment, but I can add it. Sure. I mean, is that different than an Undasta Death Rattle Hunter? How do they look different, right? I feel like they kind of look the same, maybe. Oh, he's going to go face with it. Oh, okay. Cool. I don't guess I mind that so much. Hakar is a little risky, guys, honestly. Hakar is a little bit risky. You know what I could do? I could Hakar and then Army of the Dead and try to get rid of all the spells. That's honestly a pretty sick idea. Yeah, I think I actually like that a lot. That's sort of a sick idea. Yeah. I like that idea. So, like, we're gonna get to a point where we get a ton of Hakar Corrupted Bloods, right? And then, as soon as we do, we could just Army the Dead and destroy them all. Like, once I draw all my regular cards, or even if I don't, like, once the game's in fatigue securely, like... Aw, man, that's a pretty good silence. I guess I have a 4/6 on board, though, which is still rather valuable. Guess I can ping that dude off. Do I have any armor gain left? No, I think I killed both of my... Well, speak of the devil, eh? Man. Still worth, though. We're gonna get a little wisp out of it. Gonna get a wisp. Which is nice. Oh, this makes it even better. Yes, sir. Also, just every blast shield's a good thing. A good thing. Could you make a value-oriented Dragon Priest with Bwansamdi? We kind of already did a little bit. We made a Talanji deck with... No, we made a Surrender deck with Bwansamdi. No, we haven't made a Dragon value Bwansamdi. I do want to play more Bwansamdi. I think nobody solved him yet. I'll add it to the list. I'll add it to the list. All right, we're in a good spot, guys. Very good spot here. He's just out of stuff, right? There's like no Twisting Nether in this deck, so... Ah, there's that Defile value we were worried about. Oh my god, look! Defile cost us! The Wisp! No, Wisp! What are you doing, Wisp? Why did you do this to us? Where are the Bloods? Find me those Bloods. Come on, man! Half his deck, or no, 2/3 of his deck are Bloods, right? Or no, I guess there's just one right now. Never mind. If I lose to the Bloods first, I'm going to be real upset. By the way, guys, this will probably be my last game for this deck, I suspect. Last game. Oh, that's a good roll for me. He needs a pink face here. There's not much value in the minion because I'm going to trade it anyway. Eternium Rover. Hello. Hello, Mr. Rover. I'm honestly just going to go ahead and play this and trade it in. I do have a heavy metal, I guess, which could theoretically benefit from having this dude played at a right time, but I don't care. Heavy metal will also work well when we get Blast Shield again. So either way, we've got some ways to utilize it. I just don't know if there'll ever be a minion that I get to trade in. I guess I could have waited for a magnetic stack as well off of Delivery Drone, perhaps. But ultimately, I'm not that worried about it. He's got to get a Blood soon. He's out of other cards. Okay, great news. Here we go. Here we go. If we lose to these Corrupted Bloods, man. I mean, I do have the immediate out, right? Like, I can I can take care of it if I have to. All right, so his deck is mostly bloods at this point. I have 4 non-bloods and 2 bloods. His deck is actually, is it all bloods? His deck is all bloods. This dude's deck is all bloods. Well, that's a great roll. Bulldozer is also a great roll, but I can't play it yet. That's okay. It's just a really good card, so. If the 8-8 wins, I'll be a little sad, but I think we'll still be okay because of the Bulldozer. That honestly creates a potential to lose the game right now. Or are we just... Is he actually just dead? Not quite dead. Not quite dead. But he will be... He will be dead next turn, right? He will take 12... No, he won't be dead next turn. He lives next turn. He lives next turn. If I somehow die to the Corrupted Bloods, I'm going to be real triggered. I don't think I can. I have way too many cards. Just way too many cards. Okay. Cool. You foretell your doom all the time. I do, man. I know. I'm a jinx. I'm like the biggest jinx in the world. Is an aggressive even rogue on your list? No, so he's not dead yet, but he will definitely be dead next turn. He takes 16 next turn. Yeah, he's dead next turn. His only chance is that if I die this turn, which is not possible. I don't have enough bloods. I cannot die this turn, so that's GG. That's GG. His deck is all bloods. I will actually show him that we had a cool little play here, too. All our bloods are gone! Oh, he didn't even get to see it, man. That's sad. He didn't even get to see it. We had a cool little play, man. I like how often we're getting a car off of the, I like how often we're getting a car. By the way, guys, this deck, guys, this deck, undefeated, 5-0. Man, undefeated, 5-0. The Armor Warrior's legit. And there you go. That was the Armor Warrior. We actually went undefeated. That was insane. What a cool deck. I loved it. I don't think it's perfect. I think we got a little lucky, particularly against that Quest Mage. That was some silly stuff. But something's working, or it would have lost a game here or there. That said, I'm going to be playing this more, keeping an eye on this archetype and seeing what's possible in the future. I didn't hate heavy metal. I thought it was pretty cool. But if you guys have any recommendations, thoughts on this deck, of course, leave those in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, game on.